Well, I've known Alex my whole life, actually his whole life, because I'm older than him.
I have known Kayla my whole life. Her parents and my parents knew each other. Her parents actually set my parents up on a date, and my parents ended up getting married, and her parents had 3 girls. Kayla's the oldest. My parents had 3 boys. I'm the youngest.
The earliest memory I have with the Boltice family is being at the Boltices, and they had a dog named Midnight, and I just remember playing in the front yard and Midnight came and he jumped on me and I remember crying.
Growing up with their whole family, we used to hang out all the time when we were little kids, and we've grown up together, went to the same church, we moved away, went to different schools, and eventually I asked her out, and now we're getting married.
I got a random phone call, and I don't normally answer phone calls that are unknown, but I saw that it was a cell phone number, so I thought, I'm expecting a phone call, I'm gonna answer it, and it was Alex, and he was calling to ask me out on a date.
When I asked Kayla out, it was kind of strange. It was definitely out of the blue, and my mom had brought up Kayla for a while about maybe you should ask Kayla out and see if she wants to go out, and I never really put a whole lot of thought into it. But then just one day, out of the blue, I was actually on my way home from work. I got her number from her middle sister, Jenna, and I called Kayla, and I just called and I said, hey, this is Alex Boltice. This is crazy, completely out of the blue, but I was wondering if you have any plans this weekend and if I could take you out on a date.
I was busy, and so I told him that I couldn't.
And then she said, you know, call me back next week and we can go from there. So I called her back the next week, got a date the following Friday, and knew that first date I was going to marry her.
And I think I was more nervous because I didn't know what to expect. We hadn't seen each other in a really long time, so it was easy just to kind of go not having any expectations. He picked me up and I ran out the door because I figured he knew my parents. I didn't need to bring them to meet, but he had flowers for me, which was breathtaking because it was a long time since somebody had purchased flowers for me. He opened the door, which I am a big romantic, so those things I definitely took notice, and I was very happy that he was doing those gentleman things. I was nervous. I do remember on the way to the restaurant, I had my hands closed like this, and he had asked, are you cold? And I said, no, I just don't know what to do with my hands. And he has always just kind of joked about that, but it's just been a fun start to the relationship.
We knew pretty quickly into the relationship, I'd say about 4 months in, that we were going to end up getting married, and her dad had always given me a hard time about getting a ring and proposing and joking around and stuff like that. And I proposed in February, the end of February 28th of 2016.
We were going down to ice skate, but it was 60 degrees.
We had to go to the backup plan, which was to do it on the bridge that connects Grant Park to Maggie Daly Park downtown. We were walking on the bridge. It was both of her sisters.
My sister, Dana, had said, oh, I want a picture here, and she went ahead and took a picture, and then Jenna and Jason wanted a picture, and I was just like, what the heck, let's take a picture, Alex. So we were taking a picture, and then he turned to me and he goes, we're not here to celebrate my birthday. I looked at him, I'm like, you're doing this now?
And then when it was Kayla and my turn to take photos, I got down on one knee and asked her to be my wife.
And he had a lot more to say, but I kind of cut him off. I wanted something special, and he knew that, and he definitely took my family and his love for his family into the equation, and I felt like this is what God had planned all along. I had been saving a bottle of my Nana and Papa's favorite wine for the day that I got engaged, and my mom had brought it, and we opened up the bottle of wine, and I write on the corks and went ahead and wrote on Alex and Kayla get engaged, and it was just a wonderful time celebrating with the people that we love the most.
My favorite qualities about Kayla, definitely how caring she is, how loving she is, how much she loves the Lord. To me, she's darn near perfect, and she's the most caring, compassionate woman I've ever met in my life. She likes to joke around. She can be pretty dorky every once in a while, but I love it. And I just kind of love everything about her.
Alex makes me feel, and he looks at me like I'm the only girl that was made for him. And he'll, whisper, "I love you," or "You're beautiful." And those are just reassuring things that make me feel special. I've never questioned anything with Alex. He is honest and truthful and very honest how he feels about me, and those are very reassuring things that every girl wants.